falling out.
I don't know what makeup look I'm gonna do. You'll probably see Lola running back and forth, but we're just gonna get started. So I did my eyebrows already. I did them in another video, how I do my natural eyebrows when you barely got eyebrows. So I'm gonna start off with this Morphe concealer. It is in C435. So I'm gonna start off with that, and I'm gonna put that as my base on my eyes. I'm using this Mikasa E250 brush, and I'm gonna just like dab that all over my lid. I got this Morphe concealer from my Ipsy subscription, and I like it so far. I haven't had any issues with creasing. I also used it in my my brow tutorial. So yeah, it seems straight and it's a nice color. They guesstimated this color really good for me. Like I said, I don't have many issues with it, and as you can see, it blends out really nicely. So I'm gonna put that all over my lid. Lola, what you doing? So that's blended out, and I think I'm gonna set that with my my Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep, and I'm gonna just put a little bit. It's not a little bit, but oh well. I'm gonna just put some in the lid of it. As y'all can see, it's a bit more than I wanted. I'm gonna just get like a dab of an area and then use the same brush that I used to spread my concealer over my lid. Over that to set that. So I want to know how y'all feel about this quarantine stuff that's been going on. Like, I know a lot of people have lost, like, not only family members, but like health and their jobs and stuff like that, and I really do feel bad. Thinking about doing like a care package. It's not just for like the medical staff, but like just people, like homeless people definitely have been affected by this. Pretty much everybody in this world. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. And I'm gonna be using ginger. Sorry, this one's a mess. But I'm gonna be using ginger right here as my base for like my crease. And I'm gonna use a nice brush to apply this. I'm gonna use the Mikasa E330 brush. Nice little blending brush. I'm gonna dip, and I'm gonna pet in. I learned this from Makeup by Jess when I went to her beat camp or whatever last year at that Charlotte location. It was bomb. It was worth the money. I ended up doing the VIP, and I was just so happy I did it because I learned a lot. Some stuff I kind of already knew based off of, you know, following her on her social media and you know, following her on like certain techniques, and you know, paying attention to detail on her pages, like especially on her Instagram. But yeah, she was really great, and she was like personable. EO, shout out to my Trifon. She was very like knowledgeable and like honest with us, and you know, not only just giving us like makeup techniques and methods, but like, you know, business wise and like how to deal with customers and clients and stuff like that, as professional as you can. So one of her techniques was like dab the color in, you know, knock off the excess before you apply it, but build up the color. And like I said, this is ginger. It's a great translucent color. I don't know what look I'm going for today, but I think I'm gonna go with like a neutral. I like nudes and neutral looks with like a bold statement lip. So yeah, as I have that, I'm going to go in with a different brush. I'm gonna go in with the Mikasa E300 brush, like a more dense brush, and I'm gonna go into maybe you know what? No, I might go into my Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number. It's like the rose gold packaging. But I'm gonna go into edges, and I'm gonna play with that color a little bit. Put that right under the ginger crease color. I know it's a blending brush, but I'm gonna dab it in first and then blend it. Dab it in first. Oop. Scratch, boo. And then blend it. So, I'm thinking about doing a care package, like I said earlier, and you know, doing like, of course, water. I don't know if I can do toilet paper because, you know, it's pretty much almost sold out everywhere, if not already sold out everywhere. I can barely get toilet paper for myself. Luckily, I buy my stuff in bulk on a normal basis, so I had some toilet paper. But maybe like essential items like toothpaste, maybe like some canned foods. I also don't know about hand sanitizer, but we gonna see. Alrighty, so normally I would put on my base color, and I think I'm gonna do that. Put on my lid color, and then you can always go back in and darken it. And I'm gonna end up using this E300 brush with credit to darken my corners out, or like a neutral smoky. So I'm gonna put the Jackie on the palette down for a second, and you know, grab my Jaclyn Hill palette. That's another go-to palette that I love. And what color and what base am I gonna use? I might start off with this light color. Normally we use this as like a brown color, or I'm gonna use this third color right here. What is this? Either, I think I'm gonna use Silk Cream, and what's that beside it? MFEO. And I'm gonna go in with my Mikasa E230 brush. So I can put the lighter color first because you can always darken it. I think I'm gonna start with this, see how it shows up. Okay. Showed up like my concealer color. I'm gonna start to mix it, the brighter color. There we go, that's the color I want to get. I'm just tap that, putting those two together. I want it to show. I don't want it to like blend out as well as fade into like my concealer color. And don't be afraid to go up because you can always blend it out. You can always fix it. But yeah, I also feel bad for these small businesses. Like I have a business, DAR2SPARKLE is my business brand, and I have palettes. I have a Vital palette that's out. I launched about a year ago, a little over a year ago. That is doing pretty well. I still have some palettes left, and it's like an exclusive palette, so get your palettes now while they're still in. They're $20 on my website, and I will ship them. So before I go in with a darker color, I'm gonna kind of like correct my crease or whatever, and then we'll go back into the xoxo palette and go back with ginger maybe. And I'm kind of like bring it out. But yeah, I feel bad for the small businesses. Some of these small businesses are doing pretty well. Some of them aren't. I know like restaurants and stuff are really suffering. Let me use this hand right now. I know a lot of these restaurants are hitting hard. I had asked a great question that nobody could seem to answer for me, but I had asked, like, in North Carolina you can't take liquor to go. I know in some states you can, but you can't take liquor to go in North Carolina. So how does that work if I want to like order like a margarita? Like, I just wanted to know. I mean, I know, you know, liquor is an essential, and I can go to the liquor store and, you know, buy my liquor, but certain drinks I don't know how to make, and I'm not about to buy all that liquor just to make one drink. I just want like a margarita. Okay. So I think just blend it out how I like it. And I'm gonna go in to credit right here. And I'm going to deepen this crease. But yeah, don't forget to support these small businesses, especially these small black businesses. They're gonna make their money too. Some of them are making a living off of that, so like, don't, you know, just discredit them. Also feel bad for these schools. These kids at school, and some of them are about to graduate. Some of them, you know, need to be in school to keep themselves out of trouble. You know, some of these kids were depending on like school meals and stuff like that, because, you know, financial hardships or whatever. And now, like, it's just a hot mess. It is just a hot mess. So yeah, I'm just praying for everybody. Nobody is above this point. This ain't no rich disease. This isn't anything to play with. Comment below if you or you know somebody who's been affected by this whole chaos, because I definitely know a couple of people who've been affected. Also, my school is out, and I low-key like was a little happy because I get a break, but I want to graduate. and I don't want to graduate by also putting other people's lives at risk. But I do want to hurry up and get like my license. If you don't know, I'm in esthetician school. Girl, it's a license baby, or about to be a licensed baby. And esthetician school is no joke. But yeah, I'm going in with NYX Professional Makeup. That's the point black eyeliner. I don't know if y'all can see that. And also I will go in with Ico London liquid liner, black liquid liner. Got this from both of these. Start off with the Ico. I need a smaller mirror. Anybody else gotta be like hella concentrated while doing their eyeliner or putting on their lashes? Next with two mascaras. My Lash Sensation No Effect Event Till whatever by Maybelline. See that? And my NYX On the Rise mascara. Both of these are in black. I'm gonna start off with my NYX one. I normally will use my Better Than Sex mascara. Where is it? Yep. Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I'm going to the house. I'm getting cute to go into the living room. Now, I don't always put on mascara. Ooh, text message. I don't always put on mascara when I do my lashes. Don't ask me why. Sometimes I don't need them, especially if I'm just putting them on for like a few hours. Sometimes I'll just put them on. My lashes are naturally short and they can curl up. That's kind of why I use two mascaras, you know, to make sure I get every single lash boo to get right. They're cooperating today. Ooh. Okay. So next it's time to the lashes. Right now I'm gonna use my Dare to Lash Out by DAR2SPARKLE lashes. I'm gonna use my Whitney's. These are one of my not so dewy lashes. Don't forget to check out the lashes on my website. You can reuse these up to like 20 times. These pairs of lashes I've actually used maybe about like 8 times and they still look bomb. I don't know if y'all can see them. They still look bomb. Just gotta make sure you properly care for them and like take the excess glue, which I'm doing now. And with every pair of lashes that you order, you do get tweezers, lash tweezers to put the lashes on. So I'm gonna use my tweezers because I do not feel like going to the bathroom to go get my other tweezers. So yeah, they're really good, they're really handy. Dare to Lash Out lashes on currently. Like I said, you can get them for $20 to $22 depending on the style and the brand that you want. At www.DAR2SPARKLE.com. I'll put it somewhere on the screen, and it'll also be in this description below. But now it's time for the face. This part is like my favorite part because then the whole look comes together. So I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop primer. I have combination skin, but mainly oily skin. Right now I'm not oily too much, but I'm only going to have this on for a couple hours. But I normally just squeeze some out. I'm getting low, so I need to get some more. But a little bit goes a long way. It's thick, as you can see. I'm gonna do a little bit. Mainly enough to cover my whole face. I've seen different reviews on this primer. I like it personally. They said it dries your face out, but I think those are people who really don't know their skin type and don't use it properly. It is okay to use two different primers. Sometimes people are more oily in their T-zone, which is your nose and your forehead. Some people are more oily like here. I kind of like the oil, but I don't like to be greasy looking. I like shine but not grease. Just making sure y'all know the difference. But yeah, I like it so far. I use it on my whole entire face because it makes my face balance for me. But it also, I have the foundation that goes with it here, but I'm not gonna use it today because like this is when I'm like beaten. I need to go somewhere like and need to be matte the whole time. But this one is in Mocha. Yeah. So I do have the foundation. I need to get some more because I love it. But today I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way that was sponsored by Jackie Aina. As you can tell in this tutorial, I love Jackie Aina. So normally I would apply this on the back of my hand and use my beauty blender. This time I'm just going to use a brush. And I would use a damp beauty blender or a damp sponge, makeup sponge. But this time, you know, I'm being lazy. Little drops. And I'm going to use my Morphe flat brush to just dab that into my skin. If I wanted like a super flawless look, I definitely would dab this on, like I said, with a wet beauty blender or a beauty sponge. Damp with water. I would not damp it with makeup primer like the NYX or non-shine primer spray and stuff like that, or the MAC Pro Finish. It doesn't give the same look, and it has to be like squeezed out damp, where like water came out, for your makeup to blend completely flawlessly, especially if you're going to use a primer like this. And you kind of got to work a little fast. You don't want streaks, and that's why I'm like dabbing it into my face and a little bit onto my décolleté, which is my neck. Yes, using esthetician school words, getting this all into like my hairline. Don't be afraid to do that. Just blending on my nose. I have a dark spot right here from a pimple that I popped that I shouldn't have popped. And I got a chemical peel over it and it's fading slowly, but it's fading. Alright, so I probably look very orange. I do like foundations that oxidize a little bit. So don't be alarmed. The orange is going to go away. And it's gonna blend. So after I do that, I go in with my Too Faced concealer. I got this in Chestnut. And I just do a little triangle. And to lighten it up a little bit more, I'm going to use the Morphe concealer that I use for my brow. That on top. And do I use a brush today? I'll use my beauty blender. So I'm going to use my black beauty blender and blend this out. Concealer is also a great way if you want to have like a cut, smoky eye like look. It's a great way to make sure that line is sharp. I don't really care today. I'm freeballing it. Like I said, I'm just going to my living room. Right now I'm in like my studio. I'll do an apartment tour soon. Because I've been living in this apartment for a little over a year. I do like the apartment complex for the most. My MAC NW50, yeah. To set that concealer, use a Morphe brush, concealer brush, and you know, set it up. Also set my forehead. So that is done. I'm gonna use my NYX foundation. I think I got this. It's the Stay Matte, and I'm gonna contour for the girls. I normally use a contour brush. I don't think I'm gonna use a contour brush today. It's a Morphe contour brush. And I'm gonna contour from the top of my ear to like where my eye starts. And that's a secret to keep your contour reasonable. Somebody be looking snatched and then they be looking boxy. And then up here, I'm just contour a little bit on the forehead. Get a little bit of my headband. And I'm gonna get my jawline. You can set your highlights and contour by using the setting powder. Look a little over me, about to go to sleep. But I'm not gonna do that today because, like I said, not going anywhere. I'm gonna use another Morphe brush. Should I use this one? I'm gonna use this small one. I'm gonna use my Mikasa F111 brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe Romance bronzer, which is pretty dark. Just go over that. Bronze me up, boo. She over there looking at her lips because she hungry. But she already ate. I do want to contour the nose a little bit, but you know what? I could just use the excess on here, and if I need to use more, I just pinch it and do the lining of my nose. So I don't use too much. You just pinch it so it's like long like that, and you just do the nose. So that's done. And next is I'm gonna go back in with my MAC, and I'm gonna, you know, just touch up between my contour, just to make sure it's not like too. I do want to show my chubby cheeks. And speaking of cheeks, I'm gonna use the Gigi Gorgeous. It's a body glow, but I actually use this as a highlight as well as the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter is bomb. Those up here, these are bomb. I got this, well, both of these from Ipsy, as well as this Colored Rain. So I think I'm gonna combine these. Do I want to? They're all great. If I can get this open. Like, this is such a beautiful color. I think I'm gonna use this because I'm not going anywhere really in the house. I'm gonna use this brush that I also got from Ipsy. Don't know what it is, but I use it as a highlighter brush. Look at that glow. I'm just, and always blend that out a little bit more. And I mainly put it like on the apples of my cheek. See, I did it all on its own. I didn't need these. I think I'm gonna do a neutral lip. I was gonna use this, which is Colored Rain. It's in color Red Sea. This is like a Still Your Daddy type of color. Like, oh my gosh, look how red that is. Like a burgundy. Oh, amazing. But I'm not gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna do a neutral lip, sort of, kind of. So I'm gonna use my NYX lip liner and line these lips. It's not as dark as the other one. I like, just okay, it'll do the job. Don't put that too far because you might need it again. And I'm gonna use the NYX Lip 05. It's like a liquid lipstick. It's like skin tone color. That's why I said you don't want to put that pencil too far, because I'm gonna go with it. To darken that up. And then I'm gonna go in with the Iman Honey Lip Gloss. Do that in like mainly the center. Basically where I applied the NYX. With the lipstick. Okay, so this was the final look. I liked it. It's something basic, with a little bit of shadow. I just mainly use the same products over and over. And of course I use my lashes, my Dare to Sparkle, Dare to Lash Out line. So don't forget to hit up my website at DAR2SPARKLE.com. Like I said, it'll be somewhere on this description. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, follow my social media, like anything. Don't hesitate to contact me or comment and send requests. Talk to y'all later. Bye.